Yeah.
Tis the season.
Season 5, bro.
Damn. Yo, I was watching something about E.T. You follow him, the motivational speaker, Eric Thomas?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm still like gung-ho on everything, bro. He said he was doing videos and going to shit thousands before people started like really locking in.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's all I needed to hear, bro. We gonna keep going. Foot on the gas,
Absolutely.
bro. Foot on the gas. Yo,
We can't
that
stop.
website, we need to get that shit up and running.
We're gonna talk about all that shit for you.
Yes. What's going on with your fingers?
Oh no, I got the ring on out the glove.
Why?
You just feel crazy.
You look
I
like
wanna show it.
you look like why? What's the ring for? You got married? Like that's the wedding band? And I ain't know about
The
it.
devil's been playing good.
Yeah.
Are we live?
Oh, we live?
Scholars! We live, baby. Yeah.
It's like when you sitting in class and the teacher goes, just sitting there like, wait, did class start? Yeah, I was waiting for y'all to shut up. It's like, oh shit, I my bad.
Listen, we talk about that often. I was one of the people who talked, but when the teachers was like, "Yo, be quiet," I knew when to shut up.
Nope.
And then but I'm friends with everybody who just wanted to keep talking.
That's my problem. That's my problem because I'm a social butterfly, as Thanos would say. I'm the Labrador of the relationship, so I talk to any and everybody, especially when I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
That's when it's really fun.
Nah,
Y'all be quiet in the back. It wasn't me.
Are you mad? Fucking veins popping out the TJ head. Like, shut up!
I don't know if I ever told you, but I used to love. I had a love-hate relationship. You didn't go to Burnett, so they used to have silent lunch. That was the worst creation that a faculty member could come up with a bunch of middle school kids.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is one person to ruin everything. When I'm telling you, it was, so it was one of those where like the teacher will walk by the table and everybody's just sitting there acting like they're eating. As soon as they walk away, motherfuckers pull out cards, start talking and everything. They walk back, you shut up again. Then what they would do is there's like, yo, there's only maybe one or two teachers really walking through here. Yo, why don't we just make noise on opposite sides of the room and it's gonna make them go back and forth because then they also have to go to the middle. So eventually, silent lunch just became a bunch of times for us to start up shit and see what we could get away with, yo. But those would be the best jokes. Silent lunch had the best jokes because you're not supposed to talk, you're not supposed to laugh, and that's when I am always at my worst. When I'm not supposed to do something, that's when I always end up doing it. So.
Not to kill the joke, not to kill the joke, but when you look into the school to prison pipeline, it's shit like that really like shows it.
Dog, it ain't
detention.
Yeah,
Saturday detention.
We could go into that for sure.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go.
Yo, did you see there was a spoken word? I think it was two women were on stage and they were talking about Simon Says. Mm-hmm. There was like the game Simon Says. So they started off with like oh hey kids, how's everybody doing? We're gonna play a game called Simon Says. Okay, Simon Says, raise your hand, and then they pretend like the child raised their hand. Okay, raise your hand. The child raised their hand. No, Simon didn't say. And then their tone starts to get darker and darker and darker. Check it out on YouTube. You could probably type in Simon Says, and it's deep because it's like, nah, I would have never thought of Simon Says the game that way. But it's like, nah, legit, like the whole point of the game is to only listen to what Simon says.
Like Simon didn't say that.
And if Simon didn't say it, you're out. Damn. Okay. But again, you're a kid, so you don't look at it like that. But when you become an adult, it's like, nah, that school to prison pipeline shit. It's very real. But it's extremely real.
I promised Dante before
that we wouldn't get it.
We got to the episode because being that this is the season premiere, season 5, y'all. Season 5.
We here.
I figured for season 5 I come very jerseyed out today.
Yeah, I see.
Shout out to the fucking Devils, baby. Let's go. Representing Jersey.
I don't watch enough hockey to talk shit, listen, but I root for
we good.
The Rangers though, because it's a New York team.
Don't do that. You've been in Jersey longer than you've been in New York now.
And what sucks is when people like you say that and remind me. So what? So
if you don't watch hockey, why not just be a Devils fan?
Because that sounds like somebody who would only be a New Jersey Nets fan and then stop being a Nets fan because they moved to Brooklyn.
If that's the reason why I became a Nets fan. You know what? Let's get into it because we were talking about sports anyway. What Dante's trying to get at is
allude to
you fucking what's it? Jabroni said what Dante's trying to allude to is, so I was one of those guys when I watched basketball when I was younger. I didn't have a team per se. I was a huge Michael Jordan fan, so I rooted for the Bulls. Mike retired. Mm-hmm. I couldn't. I was young still. When Mike retired the second time, excuse me.
Okay.
We were 8 years old. That was 98.
That was the first time.
No, the first time was 93.
Oh, 93, yeah. And then, that's right. It was twice.
So
then he took a little hiatus and then came back again.
Wizards.
Yeah.
So when he retired the second time, Dante and I were 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So that's young enough to not be diehard, but old enough to know, like, okay, this is what I like. I had a lot of Bull gear, all that shit. He left. I went about a year and a half without, like, having a team, not rooting for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the early stages of 2001, I'm like, okay, I like what the Nets are doing. They're the home team. I'm going to root for the Nets because they're Jersey.
Yeah.
Then this nigga Mike came out of retirement, and it killed me.
Now you're in a pickle.
But I was in a pickle for all of like a day or two. I'm not gonna lie, I was in a pickle all of a day or two. Like I had my mom buy me the Wizards jersey. I had home away Wizards Jordan jersey.
Okay.
I had the Bullets Jordan jersey.
Okay.
Like I'm like, oh, I'm about to be a Wizards fan, but then I'm like, nah, I've been rocking with the Nets, man, and they the home squad. So I stopped rooting for the Wizards, and it killed me, man, because I wanted Jordan to be that guy. But I'm like, nah, the Nets are the Nets.
Yeah.
And I knew that I was only doing it because they was the home team. So when, fast forward 11 years later, they decide to, jump ship from Jersey, go across the river. I'm good.
Yeah.
So as we currently sit, I do not have a favorite basketball team.
I mean, I guess, you know what? There's bliss to be had in there because you don't have there's no stake in when you watch games.
Yes and no, though.
You just kind of watch them.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Only because it's forcing me to put more effort and feeling into the Jets. And we know what they've been doing to me for the last 17 years. So
and that's really why you love the Devils, because it's like, if we're gonna find success.
No, don't get twisted. The Devils been ass for the last.
Haven't they been deep?
So,
no, they've been pretty good the past couple years. Did they go to the playoffs a couple years ago?
They went to the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
But prior to that, they had missed the playoffs, I think, like 5 out of the last 6 seasons.
Oh.
They had a really rough spell when they were bad.
Okay.
So when I actually started getting into hockey, to this day, argue with your mama. Hockey games are probably the best produced sporting events.
I've been to a preseason game.
Yeah.
It was a Devils preseason game, and that shit was live. You ain't even. I know that the regular games is out there. It is good.
We've been to 4 now, and we've been to 2 Devils Rangers games, and they're fucking rivals.
Yeah.
And being that the Devils tickets are cheaper because the Rangers play in Madison Square, the Rangers fans come over here.
Of course.
But there's a lot of Devils fans, like diehard Devils fans, and just the atmosphere of shit talking and hockey, they let you fight. So shit it's a controlled, really fucking dope.
Because they got rules to their fighting. They can't just be out here molly-whopping each other. Like, it's literally, you got to hold the jersey or y'all got to stand up. That's why they hold the jersey. So it's like stand up. But the first person to fall, then the ref's like, all right, chill. Go to the penalty box.
Yeah. But them hockey matches are magnifique.
Yo, shout out to SK and Ruben. I was kicking it with them a couple weeks ago, and we started watching soccer. You soccer heavy too.
Yeah.
Yo, I need to get me a soccer team, bro. Soccer is actually
which league though?
See, and that's what they said. I don't know. Like I got to do research because you know me.
Yeah.
My loyalty runs deep. If I'm with you, I can't not be with you. So I got to pick a team that not. I don't want to be one of them. Them bandwagoners. That's like top tier team. I need a team that's like.
You can't do that in soccer though.
But I'm saying I don't want a bottom tier team.
No, but you can't do that in soccer.
What you mean?
Pick it. Listen. You can get away with that in the NFL in America, but in soccer you can't do it because your team might fuck around and get relegated.
What's that mean?
So if you do bad, you go to the lower league, and then you got to work your way back to the upper league.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying though. But
forces you.
So I should pick a really good team, so I know what success feels.
It forces you to be good. Because,
that's a good incentive, though.
If the NFL was ran like a lot of those soccer leagues in Europe, the Jets would have been out of the NFL.
They've
been in the UFL. They've been in the UFL for years now. But I'm leaning towards, because I watch it. I'm leaning towards PSG.
Okay.
Paris Saint-Germain, for those who don't know.
Yeah. I need to get me one. I need to get a soccer team.
Yeah.
Yo, because honestly, soccer just looks like it's a fun sport to be a fan of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like their fandom is like next level.
It's
You know what I mean?
It's no comparing.
And soccer is actually like there's a lot of things going on when you watching soccer. Like there's not a lot of points being scored, but there's a lot of action happening regardless.
Yeah.
And then when they do get close to the goal, like some of the misses be looking good. Like or you could just watch the highlights, whatever it is. But soccer is a sport that this year I'm trying to get into a little bit more.
Yeah, you got to get into it. And I'm sorry, I'm leaning towards PSG because when we went to Europe over the summer, they had just won the Champions League, and the vibe that was in Paris was
dope,
fire.
Yeah.
Like they literally rioted in the city, and the cops did nothing. They were joining in and burning shit.
Damn.
And we had got to Paris like the day after they was fucking shit up, so you could still see like the little parts where they like went crazy.
It's like, oh my God, what's going on over here?
I'm like, okay, I could fuck with this because I tell you this. Let the Jets win the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's up.
They might burn New York to the ground.
It's up. I'm telling you, boy, between y'all and us, one of our teams win, something getting burned down. I promise you. Listen to me. If the Knicks win a championship, don't. Let's put it this way. Don't let them win the championship.
Imagine if
I'm going to be possibly the most annoying person for at least 5 months. Until the season come back, I'm going to be annoying the entire summer.
Imagine if that happens in the same year.
Oh, I'll be right there flipping cars with you, bro.
Listen, scholars, if the Knicks and the Jets win the finals and the Super Bowl in the same year, all you Manhattaners and New Yorkers move. We gonna fuck that city up. Oh my God!
I'm telling radio. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna look the cop in his face. He gonna be like, "Fuck it."
You know how long? You know how? Let's put it. You know how long.
We're lit.
You know how long. I've literally. Let's put it this way: the last person in my life to see the Knicks win anything was my pops.
Yeah, bro. We won the years after the back-to-back years.
Correct.
We won 69.
He saw both of those.
We won 69.
And we won 70.
Yeah, I won 70.
We took 70 and 73.
Excuse me, 73.
Yeah, but again, how long ago we talking?
My mom.
Dog.
My mom's was 2.5. My mother would be 60 years old this shit.
That's why. I will say, because I was talking to Thanos about it. So when the Knicks won the cup that they play in Vegas for or whatever, she goes, "See, this is why y'all can't win nothing." I was like, "What you mean?" Because I didn't see the clip at the time. She's like, "Your boy Josh Hart out here wilding." I was like, "What you mean?" And she showed me that, and I was like, "Damn, I can't even say nothing." She's like, "See, this is why Vegas don't want y'all to win shit. Because look at what happens when y'all win this."
Josh Hart. That man's name is Josh Joseph. And for scholars who don't understand that's an inside joke.
And only a select few will know that.
When I watched that shit, I'm like,
that's definitely some shit.
Not to throw you in it. When I saw that shit, I'm like, all these light skinned niggas don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to fucking act.
It's the fact that my man looked around too. I was like, bro, come on. Don't he know? Don't you know I can see you?
And the setup for it was even crazier because they had the press conference a couple of days before that. When he was talking about the inches and shit, he was like, inch by inch, I don't see anybody see him. Brunson was like,
bro. And it's like, I know you know what you just said. So he was like, what?
Yo, they both were sitting there dying. I'm like, yo, I don't listen, it's funny, but I like shit like that because as suspect as it is bringing that team closer.
But you know that's it's locker room shit, it's snapping towel shit, it's call it what it is.
Let's have a real conversation.
Let's call it, yeah.
And I hate when certain, especially in our generation, our age group, a lot of generations or different age groups don't understand why the following or the next generation does the things that they do.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. Every male friend group has that one friend in that group who does shit like that.
And it's like, bro, come on, son.
And we know that it's wild.
And if anyone out there is going, no, I don't have that in my friend group, it's probably you.
It's probably you. It's probably you. And I hate when I hear dudes online like, yeah, none of my friends would never. You're fucking lying.
Yeah, come on.
Because I know personally way too many niggas who play like that. Personally, I know way too many niggas who play like that. And yeah, we're not going to expose you because we understand that you're joking. But
it's never that deep. But at the same time, there's a time and a place. Like when Josh Hart did it, I was like, all right, you know, I get it. It's like, yo, but bro, you should have said. Everybody sees it, and now it's gonna be on some shit where it's like, bro, what you doing?
Truth be told, it made it even funnier
because Brunson was even like, dog, like, come on,
because he's not trying to hide it. That's what made it even funnier because it's like, yo, he knows the camera are on him. Because who's the star of the team? So he's like, all right, that's the perfect
and who just won the
MVP
MVP of this shit? Of course.
At least he didn't do no other shit to where like he's talking and then he had his hand hidden so you can't see it and then he's doing it. That's OD. That would have been OD. Like, oh, this nigga is tripping.
Oh, he tripping.
That's how you Villanova niggas get down.
Bridges was like, come on, son. Like, what y'all doing out here, son?
Listen, now I see why DiVincenzo was mad. Like, where are you going to break the shit up? Now, that's fucked up that they did that, though.
Yo.
It worked out, but...
like, this is one of those times where it's like, it's no bad blood. I know it's all about the nature of the business. I wouldn't have wanted it to go that way because personally, we traded him right after he broke the Knicks 3-point percentage.
And when y'all got McHale and didn't have to give him up, everybody was like, oh, they about to put the Wildcats back together, and then
literally the very next, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 days later.
But when y'all saw it, it was literally the next day.
Yeah, okay.
So when I saw that check, I cat back from him. I'm like, but like we thought, it's like, well, the Knicks don't really have a shooter, but it's working. It's
working for now, even though, well, I don't know how much Knicks games you've been watching, but Cat been doing some bullshit. So when Mike Brown called him out last night because
Cat's always been doing some bullshit.
I know,
but it's mid-season woes,
and that's why it's one of those where they was like, yo, you know, there's trade rumors for Giannis. Yo, if Cat's part of that package, I ain't gonna be one of those that's like, no, keep him. Nah, if he's part of that package, I'd be perfectly fine.
I wouldn't do it.
Why?
I wouldn't do it.
Why? He said that if he had to pick a destination, we'd be one of the places to go to. And we have a team that can be around him.
I understand.
He's won a chip. He wants to win at least another one.
All right, so let's talk about it.
It won't be a long-term fix.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Build that team. Who they putting in that package for him?
For Giannis? We don't got no draft picks, so we can't do nothing about that. We're going to have to give up Cat.
Okay.
We're going to have to give up McBride. And we were going to have to probably give up...
Anunoby.
Nah. Hell no. Hell no.
See? Now you think...
Hell no.
You think...
What?
That Milwaukee will give up Giannis and not ask for a star and a very solid role player? And you think...
Anunoby's a star. They'd be getting 2 stars. Yes. Yes. Name 3 better 3-and-D players than Anunoby right now.
I hear
both sides of the ball players.
I hear what you're saying, but that does not still label him a star.
I would consider him a star. Would you consider Kawhi Leonard a star?
Yes.
Why? I can do that. Absolutely, I can do that. Absolutely. So you trying to say
Marv, we about to cut this episode.
I don't care. So you trying to say
you're not about to make this comparison. Hold up. Let me take my glasses off. You about to say some bullshit.
How?
No, put the camera back on him, Marv.
What's bullshit about it? I'm waiting to hear what the bullshit is. What's the bullshit?
Let him say his bullshit.
What's the bullshit? No, I'm saying that there is no difference between the two of them, especially now. You can't argue that. Kawhi's always hurt. So what is he really doing? We'll go there with it. Secondly, how can you make that face as if this is so far-fetched? When it comes to defense, Anunoby is possibly one of the best wing defenders in the NBA right now.
I don't take that away from him.
In terms of being probably the 3rd option on the team, you got Brunson, Cat, and then who? It's a toss-up between Bridges and Anunoby.
Okay, and I don't disagree with that.
So my point is, did I say superstar? No, but I said star.
But you put him on the same level as Kawhi Leonard.
Why wouldn't I?
You're out of your mind.
Why? Because Kawhi won a chip?
No, we're not even talking about old shit.
So then why can't I do that? I'm trying. What would make it so far fetched? And I hope we get comments. What
he
would
shoots as good as Kawhi Leonard?
Yes, mid range. Yes.
You're out of your mind.
What? All right.
You're all right. Maybe. Hey, listen. Maybe I haven't been watching enough games this season. Right. You're out of your mind.
Yo, I want. You know what? This. I want you to start the clip right here. When you clip it, I want you to clip it right here.
Before you say that. Understand, I am not saying Anunoby's ass.
No, I know that's not what you said.
He's a really good player.
I know, because we're not arguing that.
Okay.
The only thing we're not seeing eye to eye is my
Level.
statement that they on the same level. And people are gonna say, oh, what has Anunoby done? Okay, other than the chip, and I'll give that to Kawhi.
I'm just talking about right now.
And I'll talk right now. What has Kawhi done? Him and Paul George do the same amount of work. In 2 weeks, Kawhi's knee is going to be hurt and he's going to be out for another 2 months. You're not going to, I don't care.
So you're knocking him because he gets hurt a lot?
Hey, play some games, bro. I got to go by what I see. The best kind of ability is availability.
So this is why Giannis is not going to become a Knick.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're going to have to give him too much.
They're going to ask for that. And it's not going to be like, okay, no, you have no draft picks
I want
to
this
give
to be
up.
like 2K. Like if I give up like Cat, McBride, and like one of our rookies, yeah, they'll take it. And some cash considerations.
A 2036
first round pick.
Unprotected. Listen, if
it won't happen. All jokes aside, the trade won't happen because we're gonna have to give up too much. And
the only way I could see it happen is if y'all involve 2 other teams.
I mean, yeah.
Y'all will have to find a way to get Memphis involved and Miami. And I only say that because Miami wants Ja Morant. Memphis basically.
Well, that's because Pat Riley thinks he could fix everything.
Memphis already put out there that they're shopping him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you guys get all 4 of those teams involved, and then you guys find a way, if you have to absolutely lose Anunoby, not only get Giannis, I would get a shooter from one of those teams.
Oh, absolutely. That's the only, because if we're giving that up, Giannis, don't get me, because that we won't argue. Giving up Anunoby and Cat for Giannis, that's not a crazy plan.
And that was the point that I was getting at when I was asking you in the first place, because it sounds like it would be the same shit y'all did with the Melo trade.
Yep, and I don't want that.
Because you remember.
I do. We talk about it often.
For those who don't know, when that shit happened, the Knicks were balling without Melo.
Hooping.
And then they traded for Melo, and they gave up entirely too much for him. Now, granted, they still had a decent year with him.
But it could have been better.
It could have been better.
And the trajectory that we had prior to him.
Yep. And how that league was built at that time. Because, mind you, this is post-LeBron going to Miami.
Yeah, this is post-super teams. Yeah.
Pre-LeBron going to Miami. The only super team, so-called, at the time was Boston, but they were on the tail end of it.
Mm-hmm.
They were starting to fall apart. The Knicks had a squad that year that could have realistically got at least to the Eastern Conference Championship.
Oh, I agree.
Stat and Raymond Felton had them niggas balling.
Yo.
Wilson Chandler.
Who else? We have Gallinari at that time. We had Gallinari at that time. We still had Randolph. We had we had we already said Chandler. We had Tyson Chandler.
Was Crawford still there?
We still had Crawford. Crawford might not have been there at that time. I think that was too late. He was old by then.
All I know is that team.
We had a team.
Yeah, that team.
You said Wilson Chandler. Yep.
That team y'all had at that moment.
Another dude on there. I know it was.
Because that's what the 3 names we named is who they.
We had a good starting 4.
They gave up Felton, Gallinari, and Chandler. They were all part of that deal. And I remember saying, like, you did all this to get a star, but you did not put a solid team around this guy. And that's what everybody was like, damn, Melo didn't win a chip. For how that team was built, he took them as far as he could
go. And the problem is management. They didn't put nothing around him.
Nothing.
If he'd have got at least one piece around him with the team that we had at that time,
and that's
you
why,
at least go into the finals, bro.
And that's why I don't believe the Knicks should go after Giannis. I don't.
Oh, no. No, listen.
I think lead the team the way it is right now.
Personally,
because especially with how the East is this year, leave it.
Personally, I don't have any qualms with Cat.
Yeah.
Cat, because this is Cat we've always known at Minnesota.
Always.
And the thing about Cat is when he hoops, he hoops.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is he complains too much. And he's got that superstar mentality of, oh, you didn't see them foul me like that.
Yeah.
But there's so many other superstars who do it too. So like Luka does it all the time.
It's a generational thing.
The thing is, like, I can't sit up here and be like, oh, yeah, if we get rid of Cat, it'll fix the problems. Because the issue is deeper than Cat.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, if you don't have the energy, it doesn't matter who it is, right? So Mike Brown calling him out, personally, I like it because it's like, how are you going to respond shows me what kind of player you want to be. Like, if you hear him say that and go, oh, Coach Rye, blah, 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 I'm going to do what I want, then that's a telltale sign of like, yeah, I don't know.
You're not made for it.
I don't know, bro. But if he comes back and goes, yeah, I'll be doing some bullshit.
Yeah.
Accountability goes a long way, bro. Like if you hold yourself accountable, that lets me know, like, all right, so you're gonna try to fix this thing because you're at least understanding what you're doing.
Especially how because we all sat up here and said it last year that Tibbs is a great coach, but his rotation
Makes no sense.
going into the playoffs is always going to be his downfall. Truth be told, I honestly believe from the bottom of my heart that man will never get another head coaching job.
He won't.
Only because
Only the really, really desperate teams would do it.
a team who really needs somebody to come in and be that authoritative figure to get people in line. But longevity,
It doesn't work.
it does not work. Like, think about it. The Knicks are going to go to the playoffs, and they're going to go to the playoffs fresh.
You got a rotation of a good 9-man rotation.
That fucking
8-9 rotation.
6-7-man rotation shit does not work in the NBA. You can't fucking do it. Look at the last 4 champions. They all had at least
Teams.
They all had at least 9 or 10-man rotation.
Correct.
When the Nuggets won, outside of Jokic and Murray, these niggas were just
7 points here, 5 points here, 10 points here. Yo, that adds up, bro.
When I have to remind niggas that Jamal Murray has never made an All-Star team.
Yo, I read that stat this year, and I was like, no.
Never.
I Googled it. Bro, never.
Because he's in
Never.
the West
two
is
reasons,
guard heavy.
Guard heavy, and not knocking it, but injury plays a part in the voting.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize like how heavily injuries do play a part of it. But I personally feel it's more because of what you said. The guards, the West is heavy on guards. And the guards that they have, 1 or 2, most of them are bigger than him. That at least go into the All-Star game.
He had 2 years where he was like on some superstar shit.
Correct.
And the only reason he didn't make it, because you had Steph, you had Clay, you had Ja. I could keep going with the fucking guards. And then now he had Shy in the way. I said Shea. Yeah, Shea Gilgeous in the way.
Booker,
like,
they're still gonna put Booker in there. You know what I'm saying? They still got. You could throw Jalen Green in there. Like, well, man, that's a stretch. That's a reach. Yeah, there's a bunch more.
Because Ants are 2.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
So it's like, yo,
Luka, like, yo, the guards go crazy in the West.
I think it's fucked up that they got, because Luka's a fucking 3, man.
Agreed.
But he's listed
as a 1, so it's like you gotta, it is what it is. Somebody, if I was Wemby, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a point guard, a 7'4" point guard, guard me.
Oops, Luka, like Wemby, you're listed as a 4. Nigga, I am a 1.
I am a 1. It's like, but it says here that you're 7'4". Mm-hmm. You ever met a guard to 7'1", 7'4"? Play some 2K. I bet you find some in my park. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this.
We out here.
The Knicks shouldn't go after any big name.
I think we should. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, you're fine. I don't think you guys should go after any big names. I just think you guys can stand to have one more shooter. That guy that's gonna come in the game, he's not gonna do much but shoot wide open shots, and you know they're gonna fall because he's wide the fuck open.
That's why I'm upset that we got rid of DiVincenzo.
Where's Duncan Robinson at right now?
He's on the Pistons.
I was
mad.
And that's
why
I thought
the Pistons
the Knicks
are the scariest team in the East right now. So.
I thought the Knicks should have went after him.
Yeah.
And when I saw that he signed with Detroit, I was like, that's a good move for them.
That's a great move for them.
And you see that it's working out. Because that boy Cade.
Yo,
that man.
Tell you.
We thought it was going to be Ant. I'll tell you straight up, in a year or 2, it's his league.
Yo, and the crazy part is, people have been saying it for years, but the problem is, again, injuries.
Yeah.
He gets injured, and you forget like how dope he is because he's got to work his way back. Then the playoffs get here, blah, 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 blah. Yo, this is the first time we're seeing him like really like my boy is getting like 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, like it's nothing, like it's clockwork, and it's efficient. My boy is like 12 for 15 on nights, 3 for 3 from the 3. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's going to be easier for him to jump SGA because he falls too much.
Oh yeah, but that's Shea's game though.
But it's getting played out.
I hate that.
Like, it's unwatchable.
I like watching seeing a player not the team, a player go to the line damn near 20 times in a game, yeah, that's absurd. That's absurd.
Dead ass, like, I would start like a fucking...
That's absurd.
I would start
I'm
a
sorry.
petition and try to get the NBA, every time Shea gets at least 15 to 20 free throws, y'all got to give us a percentage of the ticket sales back. Why
But
the fuck am I paying $200 to watch him go to the
You
free
can't
throw
complain
line?
about the refs. They untouchable.
I'm a paying customer. They can kiss my ass.
Oh, I thought you meant the team saying something. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then this is why American sports need to fix their fandom, because we get mad, we get rah as fans, but we don't do the right shit we need to do. Let us handle it.
Ain't no CBA for us.
Ain't no CBA. We're not going to do nothing crazy. We're not going to hurt nobody, but we need to make these refs feel it, so when they come and fuck up, they're going to be wild uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, because that's why you don't see those soccer refs outside of the World Cup and the Champions League really fucking up, because they know those fans over there.
It's like, yeah, they might whoop my ass when I walk out to this car.
Nigga, there's been literal wars fought over soccer matches. I'm not even exaggerating.
No, I know, son. Soccer gets real,
deep, bro.
It runs deep, son.
So, I feel like without the violence,
Yeah.
we do need to be a little bit more passionate in our fandom in American sports, because I feel like that alone, it would change the officiating, because the officiating across the board in every American sport is horrible.
Trash.
Yo, like, the Panthers made the playoffs. But if you watch that game when they played the fucking Bucks,
I did.
the week before the last week. Yo,
that's why when they be saying like, "Yo, it's rigged," I'm like, "Yo," I argue it less and less, because I'm like, "Nah, I see what they be talking about, son."
It felt like
I see what they talking about, son.
they were making up shit. Yeah. And it's like, bro, I've never seen a ball go forward. The running back drops it, and the ball goes out of bounds, and they go, "Well, since it was a fumble, we got to place this ball back." I'm like, what?
Like, yo, I've never in my entire life seen no shit like that. Son.
Yeah, so good.
Now, I was gonna say, speaking of that, before we wrap up today's episode, I know we was talking basketball for a little bit, but you know, you the football guru. You know what I'm saying? We got some wild cards.
I'm not that big of a fucking guru, fucking Jets fan.
I mean, no. Listen.
Go Devils.
Your loyalty doesn't have to associate with your decision
But
making.
how smart am I that I chose this team? And
because if you stop messing with this team,
can't do it, man.
You'll be labeled as a flake, and I think that's worse than not having wins for being loyal to your team.
People ask me all the time, like, why do you stay a Jets fan? My luck, I'll stop being a Jets fan. Them niggas
And that's
will
when they'll win, and then you can't come back. And then you can't come back at that point.
Like,
And at that point, you just gotta be like, damn.
Damn.
And then you just gotta be a fan or whatever. I don't want that for you, son. Just stick with it, son.
Before you ask me what you're gonna ask me, that is one of the. I talked to my therapist about this.
Damn.
That's one of the biggest fears in my life.
To die and not see the Jets win a championship.
And it is as crazy and as insane as it sounds, scholars. I shit you not. I think about it every day. Damn. Like, there's certain times when I don't have like nothing going on, and I'll just sit up there and think like, yo, these niggas are really not gonna win before I die. It's like one of my biggest fears.
I hear you, but it is your fandom is different than mine. Because like, let me tell you how I love the Knicks, I love the Saints. Those are my teams. Well, no, the Saints don't count because I saw them once already. Yeah. If the Knicks don't win nothing, where's the wood? Pause. If they don't win in my lifetime, I'll be all right. Like, I ain't gonna be turning around in my grave about it. But would I like to see it? Yeah,
I'm hunting somebody.
I see.
I'm hunting.
You hunt.
I'm hunting.
I already know
somebody.
who you're gonna hunt. You're gonna haunt whoever in the Jets organization you hate the most, even if they don't work for the team anymore.
Listen, they're gonna be up there with me or whatever. Whatever afterlife we're gonna be at, I'm gonna find a way. If he in hell and I'm up top with the Lord, I'm be like, please let me do this. You don't know what he did to me.
You don't know. But since we're on the topic of football, like I said, we got Wild Card Weekend, Super Bowls coming up. Pro Bowl, I guess, for those that watch. I haven't watched the Pro Bowl in like...
I haven't watched fucking flag football on TV.
15 years.
I watched these niggas play dodgeball.
The last time I think I watched was when they was in Hawaii. I don't know if they went back.
No.
But, yeah. So, anyway, I was going to say, when it comes to Wild Card Weekend, we got some good games this weekend. We got some good games this weekend.
So this is the division
This is divisional round. Sorry.
Wild Card Weekend was fucking fire,
up
bro.
Until... No, I lied. I was about to say up until the Texans Steelers, then that joint
That was a game. It opened up. Listen,
it opened up in the fourth quarter.
When you watch like I do, those defensive games
I was about to say
are it for me.
But it wasn't defensive in the sense of like, yo, they're throwing the ball out of bounds all game.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're throwing the ball, but sometimes they might get hit and the ball comes out, or they don't get the first down.
Because up until Aaron throwing that pick, the score was what, 9-6?
Yeah. Matter of fact, it was up until Cheese said he's looking for some offense. Literally after he said that in our chat, boom, these niggas started running them shits off.
Mind you, I was with Cheese when the fucking Bears played the Packers. Yeah. Oh, I was giving him
I know you was.
Shit.
I know you was. So until you saw that fourth quarter, he was like, wait a minute.
Nah, but
wait a minute. Because that's when it happened.
My thing is, I'm not a hater at heart.
Yeah.
So there was a point in that game I was watching, I'm like, damn, I hope the Bears come back. Mm-hmm. But for his sake, the Bears better not lose. I'm gonna kill that nigga.
Oh yeah, because I already know he been talking crazy.
Not even that. You was with us in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's what when he was that honorary Steelers fan.
Shout out to
correct.
Shout out to Cheese. That's my little brother. But I tell y'all this straight up. That nigga was wilding in Pittsburgh. Dante's my witness. Cheese almost got left out there. That's how crazy he was going.
Boy was in your face like, woo. You see that SpongeBob meme when he's like yelling like in your face? That's how Cheese was.
Listen, that man almost got left in. And I think that's what he realized how hardcore my Jet fandom is.
Yeah.
Because I can take it from strangers. I don't know these niggas.
Yeah.
I drove out there. You're in my car.
That's right. Speaking of that, there's certain things that's like gonna live in the back of my mind.
Like I would have been like, yo, like yo, we about to go back to the crib. We're gonna stay for one more night. Cheese would have fell asleep. I would have came to you and Ruben like, yo, we out. Cheese would have woke up like, yo, where'd y'all go? I was like, yo, we home.
Damn, missed out. So we tried to get you up. You stayed asleep, bro. That's on you.
Nah, I wouldn't have did no fucked up shit like that.
Nah, that'd have been real grimy.
That's grimy as hell, bro. Nah, but so we got a division round this week.
Yeah, we got the division round. We got AFC, we got NFC. We're gonna run through it real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And if we had to, we don't need reasons. I just want to know what team you think's gonna win.
I'll give you one reason for one of the teams.
Okay, cool. Because I got we'll have our one reason, and I'll wrap us up. All right. First, Buffalo, Denver. Who you got?
I think experience is going to play a big factor in these playoff games because, truth be told, who Buffalo just beat? If Jacksonville had the experience, Jacksonville should have won that game.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
But experience means a lot in the playoffs. So, unfortunately, Buffalo's going to beat Denver.
Yeah, I got Buffalo beating Denver, too, only on the same thing. Sean Payton's a great coach, don't get me wrong. But Bo Nix has shown during the season, like, he's got his highs, he's got his lows, and this is his first postseason game, like, if we're being real, and it's up against a pretty good pass defense team. Yeah. So, like, I think he's going to make some mistakes. I think it's going to come back to haunt him, and let's be real, like, even if Josh Allen don't got receivers, they got Josh Allen. I'm taking Buffalo.
They're going to force Bo Nix to throw that shit.
For sure.
And
it's not going to work.
He's not ready for that.
I don't think it's going to work yet. Now, this one I'm really excited for. No bias.
Say it.
Houston versus New England.
Houston.
Who you got? You got Houston winning?
Houston.
Why?
Fuck the Patriots. Listen, I was being real with you. Like, fuck the Bills. Fuck the Dolphins.
But you said you did pick the Bills. That's fair. That's fair.
Listen, I'm in the AFC East. Yes, the Jets are the bottom team in the AFC East. I don't like any of those motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. But if I had to choose one who I fucking hate, I don't think there's anything worse than a Patriots fan. I'm going to look at you differently.
So, needless to say, you say Houston's taking it.
Fuck, yo. The Chargers fucking suck.
Yeah, they're ass.
Because the Patriots should not be in this game. Bruh, when the Chargers caught that pick in the second quarter, and they started at the 4-yard line and didn't get the score, touchdown, bro. They didn't even get a field goal out of that shit.
Because they went for it on fourth and didn't get it, bro. I was watching that game like, this is stupid. This is stupid.
I'm like, yo, all these niggas suck for real. You just wasting people's careers. I don't think the Chargers realized what they just did.
Yeah.
Because this was their time too. Because their defense, a lot of the defenders are going to be 30+ next year.
Correct.
And in the NFL, that's old.
Yes, it is. Anything past 29, you hit in that decline stage.
So it's like.
Yeah. Okay. So if I had to pick, I'm going with Houston too. Yeah. I think Drake May, he don't get me wrong, he's had a good year this year.
Fuck the Patriots.
But I hear you, but my reasoning is because, like, I think C.J. Stroud is going to make some mistakes, but I think Drake May is going to make more mistakes because the Texans' defense is real.
Fuck the Patriots.
And there's that. You'll never hear me refute it because they're Boston. At the end of the day, anything Boston could, SMD. Anyway, we're moving on to the next round, the NFC. We got San Fran versus Seattle. Who you think's taking it?
That's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Glad
you said that.
Shout out to my boy Sam Darnold. I'm rooting for the Seahawks.
Okay. I personally am rooting for the Seahawks, but I think the 49ers are going to take it. Yeah. And the only reason why is because experience, and the Niners have come through so much adversity. Everybody's like, oh, Kittle's hurt, blah, blah, blah. Like, yes, I agree, but I think they still find a way to win it because that dude, Tonjes, he's not as bad as you think. And Seattle's defense, we've learned, is very weak when it comes to linebackers. Can Brock Purdy figure that out? And you got Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a close game, though. It's not going to be a blowout by any means.
My heart wants Seattle to win, but my mind is telling me that the 49ers are going to win.
I feel that. So if we had to go with mines, 49ers. I'm going 49ers. You're going 49ers. I already know how you feel about this one, but Rams and Bears, who you got?
Truth be told, and I'm not even joking, and I'll say this now, I think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
I think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Call me crazy. I think the Bears are going to beat them, son.
Oh!
I think the Bears are good. You know what it is? I've seen how they go through the adversity and still find ways to win, and it's not like bullshit. Like, it's methodic. Yo, Ben Johnson, he's a really good coach. And I didn't know just how good he was until he became head coach, and I'm like, yeah, he's the reason why the Lions defense is offense what it was last year. And that's the only reason why. I think he's going to figure it out. Granted, Sean McVay is a very good coach as well, but I think something about Ben Johnson taking chances is where I'm like, I think the Bears can win it, yo.
I think that game is going to be close, but
for sure. I
truly feel like the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I don't know why I
can't argue that because that's a really good team. Yeah, that's a really good team.
But I've been feeling like this for like 3 or 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, Rams, but
hey, we going to see. So that's our picks, y'all. That's what we thinking. We don't know what y'all are thinking, but it's going to be a great weekend for football for those that watch. But before we get out of here, we want to make sure y'all stay safe. And we say this a lot, too, especially in the wintertime. Check on your people. Seasonal depression is a real thing. And we know, like, February gets here. That's probably the coldest month during the winter before we get into the spring and stuff. So, check on your peoples. Happy New Year to everybody. Sean, you got that look like you got something to say.
No, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy?
Nothing crazy. A little crazy. Listen, like Dante said, I'm happy you touched on that. Make sure you check on your loved ones. A lot of people don't like to talk about what they're feeling. So even if someone is uncomfortable with speaking, just try to be there for them as much as you can. Seasonal depression is a real thing. Dante and I, I'm not putting his business out there by saying this. We've talked about it on multiple episodes. We both kind of deal with it. But we kind of know now in dealing with it the ways we did, how to kind of navigate around it. So, make sure you check on your loved ones. February is coming up. It's going to be cold. So with it being cold, make sure y'all make all the babies in the world. Because, if you guys slap cheeks from January 21st till February 21st, you're going to end up with a Scorpio.
Like we need more of y'all walking around here.
I was a passion baby.
I was about to say that Valentine's night baby. That's what that is. Bam, chicka, wow.
Yes, sir.
Yo, but on that, y'all already know we're gonna catch y'all for the next episode. This season.
Shout out to season 5, baby.
We got a whole bunch of shit planned. We're gonna talk to y'all about it this season. Every season is all about getting better. It's another season, another reason to be better than the last one. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So with all that being said, no talent beats. Play us out, brother.
Jersey.
Yo. Yes, and those are gonna be some good games though. For real.
Yeah, man.